100.9 The Creek, real music and real radio. That was Chris Stone, Kingfish Ingram, featuring Big Crit, Another Life Goes By, as we continue on Creekside Mornings. Charles Davis, Anthony Ennis, good morning to you, sir.
Morning, sir.
And we want to welcome two members of the Making Mayhem organization, Alex and Graham, to the building this morning. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Hey, morning.
Doing well, thank you.
Good. We're about to get into this whole hockey season, so tell the people kind of like what you do with the organization, starting with you.
Yeah, so Alex Wall, I'm the new team president.
Okay.
We took over a new ownership group, started in March.
Okay.
And so day-to-day, pretty much, everything related around the organization.
All right, Grant?
Yeah, so I am the media relations and broadcasting coordinator, so calling the games on Hockey TV, and also been doing a lot of things to help out with social media, in-game presentation, kind of video board content, things like that.
All right, awesome. I guess you brought it up, Alex, so we'll kind of start there. Talk to us about this new ownership group that came in. When did they actually come in and take over operations of the team?
Yeah, started right around March 1st, and a couple weeks later we had the press conference and announced the new ownership.
Yep.
But we're excited. It's an exciting time for the Mayhem. Our ownership group, myself and a gentleman, Chuck Norris, not Chuck
that
Norris.
one.
No,
you got me excited. Alex.
This guy would say he's way tougher than that guy, and I have to remind him. I think that guy's about 90 years old now, so I think he might be able to take him.
Might is the key word with that.
I can't talk him up too much, but yeah. So we own and operate the team in Fayetteville, North Carolina, as well, in our same league, and so the opportunity came for us to take the team over in March, and really passionate, really excited about it, and doing a lot of different things to help grow this team and kick off October 19th here in 6 weeks.
Yeah,
less than 6 weeks.
Yeah, kind of like what you like to being part of this new. Like, what are you looking? What is your main thing that you want to make sure that you all do with this team now that y'all have?
Yeah, I mean, I think the overall goal is to become kind of a perennial team here, right? Like, I remember when I was a little kid going to games with my dad, and that's the experience we want to create. And so, I want my kids to be able to take their kids to games, and so it starts with getting people to know about the team and putting people in the building.
Yeah.
So the team has had some success over the years. The team's had some years that haven't been so great, and our job is to get people in the building, win or lose, and entertain them and have an experience and start building memories for people. So, I think we come in, we get into the community, we want to do things the right way and start building community partnerships. And, a short window to do that between March and October when we kick off right away. But it'll be a process, and, but we're excited about it, and we've made some great strides so far, and we've got a great staff behind us to help us, the whole way through.
Yeah.
And as you said a minute ago, off air, Alex, to me, you were talking about it is hockey in the South. So to a lot of people, it is foreign. It's not the normal sport, but it has grown over the years. I mean, you see the teams, Tampa Bay, you see the Carolina, you see Nashville. That there is a base here that loves this sport. And as you grow it in a smaller community like Macon, like we were saying, there are rabid fans. And once you get there, 1 or 2 games in, you're going to fall in love with it.
Oh, yes.
Because the energy is in the building.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's funny. I was born and raised in Tampa, so I kind of rode that ride. When they first started, came on board, and then they were terrible for a long time, and then and now it's kind of culture there.
Yeah,
I mean, you go 20, 30 miles, and there's a rink, everywhere you go, and. I think that's what drew us initially to Macon, was knowing that there was this base here already. The team hadn't done a lot to get out and in the community and let the community know that they were there, but they had this built-in passionate fan base that wanted to support hockey. And so when you come in and you start having conversation, and it's all about, we love hockey, we want to see it succeed here, it makes our job a little bit easier to come in and really build around that. So,
Graham, you were talking about being on the broadcast and working on the end game experience, kind of, and you were just talking about, Alex, making sure that this is not only to come see a great sporting event, but to have a good time as well. So kind of what are your thoughts about kind of what kind of experience you all are going to create for the patrons that come in and watch Mayhem hockey?
Yeah, so our thing is we can't always control what happens on the ice. Like Alex was saying, we want people in the building, win or lose, and we want them to have a good time, win or lose, more importantly. So with our season, we've got 28 home games, and our goal is for each home game 28 different experiences.
Yeah.
So whether you're coming to a show and there's hockey built in with it, so every game has its own promotion, whether it be salute to service or Grinch stole hockey around Christmas time. We've got Disney night, Elvis night, all these different things. Our goal is to make the arena an immersive experience, so that you really feel like that is what you're coming for, and then you get to watch a pretty good
there's a game happening at the same time. No, that is awesome. Sitting here talking with Alex and Graham with the Making Mayhem. Go ahead.
So also, I wanted to talk a little bit about the rebrand that y'all did just not too long ago. That's what new logo and new branding for everything. As you said, Alex, we've got our old championship jersey from 2016. You said, I got to get you something new.
Yes, please, yes, thank
Absolutely.
you.
We got to redecorate a little bit. No, we studied obviously the market long and hard, and obviously it started way longer than way before March, but. The concept for us was come in, and whenever you take over a team, whenever you have a new ownership group, the first question is, what are you going to do with the brand, the name, et cetera? And in Fayetteville, when the team was taken over there, it was in need of a total rebrand with a new name.
Yeah.
The team had soured some relationships in the community, and we really wanted to distance ourselves from that and let people know this was new and different. And I think when we started studying the Macon market, the Macon Mayhem name, the moniker was there. There's no negative connotation with the Mayhem name. But we were in need of a freshening up and a restart. And so, we did change the color scheme. We're black, red, and kind of a light, almost Carolina blue.
Okay.
The logo's cleaned up, a little more fierce in your face. And
a little more hockey.
Exactly. A little more hockey, a little bit more brand credibility. And just really excited. People are jazzed up and stoked. We're selling merchandise all across the country right now, which is pretty cool to see. And at the end of the day, excited to see those jerseys on the ice. I think the fans are too.
Well, Charles is a pretty big guy, so I think that at some point you get him on skates and we put him in the costume.
I love
just push him out there.
Alec, don't. Anthony has a lot of ideas.
I can see that already. Yeah.
Not always the greatest ideas, and I can say that because it's a former roommate. So
it's all in good fun.
Of course, it's all in good fun. I mean, somebody's got to. I guess it is get back since you were used as a human hockey puck at one point.
I was going to say, the beauty of us is minor league sport. You're only limited by your creativity and imagination. So we like those outside the box ideas, and we'll try them all day long.
Of course. So let's talk about two things. One, how people can get tickets, and then two, the beginning of the season. So first, let's talk about how can people get tickets to come to these Making Mayhem games.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll start our advertising campaign. It's kind of ramped up already here, but makingmayhem.com is the website. They can go and buy tickets. They can also go to the Coliseum or the Complex box office and get tickets there. And we kick off October 19th. That's our opener, Saturday, October the 19th. So I think Graham reminded me, I think it's 38 days away now.
That'll be stuck in your head.
But nobody's counting. Yeah, I don't have a built-in countdown anywhere going on. But and actually, both teams' opening nights is on the exact same night. So I really did myself a favor in scheduling there. But no, we're excited, and I think the thing for us is whether you've come before, whether you're a first-time fan, come and give us a shot. Come and see us. And like Graham said, it's not necessarily about the hockey, because most people, hockey in the South, most people don't know maybe what they're watching for the first time.
Yeah.
Our goal is to entertain you. Yeah. And if we can teach you hockey along the way, it's an educational experience, and we're sure you're going to love it and want to come back for multiple games.
Yeah. No, it's like Anthony said early in this interview, it is a different experience going to the game. I watched it on TV as a kid. I played all the NHL video games. I liked the game. Yeah. It wasn't until I got in a stadium where a game was going where I went, okay, this is different. The hits are
You learned what icing
real.
was.
Yes, I did. I finally learned what icing was. And I was like, why are they stopping? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I don't have to turn it off in the video game anymore.
Exactly. It's there. So, no, it was a great experience. It is a great family experience. The kids will absolutely love it. And like I said, you'll see a lot of things happen that's going to turn you into a fan at the end of the day.
Yeah, we try to be something for everybody. And so you want to come out and have an enjoyable, family-friendly, and affordable experience with your family. And so, whether it's a date night for you or you're bringing your entire family, I think there's something for everybody. And so, like Graham said, with the themes, you really can dive into what's going on that night, whether it be, character appearances for a Disney or a Star Wars night around the concourse. Or you're entertained by the hockey, obviously, we hope, or you're, to your point, I think a lot of people that say maybe they don't get it or they don't like hockey, maybe they've seen it on TV. Mm-hmm. It's harder to follow. It's harder to follow. When you're in the building and, the temperature obviously drops a little bit, you got to bring a sweater and you hear the hits real and you can see the speed that these guys skate at. Like there's an appreciation there, and it's very different. And that's why I got to say, you got to experience it one time before you really, if you come back to me afterwards and say you still don't like it, we can have a conversation.
Yeah, but at least you've got to try it once. Yeah, most definitely.
And like you said, October 19th is the opening night. Saturday night at 6 p.m. is when the puck drops. I have one other question before. The next weekend, you got both your teams against each other.
Yeah,
for college night.
It's they didn't wait very long in the schedule. It's kind of it kind of reminded me of the NFL when they do their their opening nights, and sometimes it's a Super Bowl matchup, or they put the rivals against each other right away. we got asked during the press conference when we took the team over, one, is it a conflict of interest? And two, who are you rooting for, when the teams play each other? And two things. One, the league's done a great job of putting lots of parameters in place to make sure there's no competitive advantage. For us, it's about building the market and building the community around the team rather than building a perennial winner on the ice, although obviously we want to win in both markets. The goal is that, when the teams play each other, they win at home. Every team wins at home. You want the fans to win at home.
Yeah.
I think Chuck put it the right way, and it's like kind of having two kids. You don't love one more than the other, so it's going to be tough probably when they face off against each other. And I don't know where we're going to go yet with that.
Well, like I said, go ahead and get those tickets at MayhemMayhem.com. You've got the single game tickets and season tickets are available now too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got season tickets starting at $9-10 a game, and that gets you all 28 games from October to April, mostly Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So very family centric, easy for you to come out.
Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. Can't wait to see what this new revamped Making Mayhem team is able to do and able to contribute to this beautiful community. So thank you all for deciding to come in and do these things, and cannot wait to see what happens when y'all kick off in October. Alex and Graham, thank you all so much for being here. Can't wait to continue talking with y'all and appreciate everything that y'all do. So with that being said, we'll play some music right now. How about some Bruce Springsteen, Thunder Road here on the Creek?